Oh, ready.
Sega.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? And because we beat a campaign, the screen is sized to be small. Boop! Why is it not showing? Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Oh, Swiss Bank, congrats on the most childish thing. Alright, I'll go ahead and let the campaign intro run while we're waiting for people to get in.
Planet Cronus, beset on all sides by the tides of war.
How you doing today, Swiss?
Once quiet colony.
Man, did y'all see the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer or gameplay? That shit was pretty awesome. I mean, I don't even like futuristic dystopian games. Like, I tried to play Fallout 4 and I didn't like it very much. But that looks pretty good. Like, I wasn't too sold until I saw the freaking mantis arms, and I was like, that combat system looks kind of sexy.
The demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battle suits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor.
Turn that down.
Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others.
Also, they announced the fucking Beasts of Chaos
Ancient enemies of the Necrons
book coming out next month, which I'm so fucking excited. Beastmen are hands down my favorite Chaos part of Chaos, so I'm buying that book.
most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers.
I don't think they're getting any new models, but we haven't had that confirmed yet.
They undertook a great purge. A dark
Hey Drexel,
crusade.
Cold Raids, Joe.
It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions and the total defeat of all others.
Oop, nope. We already did that. Alright, we are Brother Captain Davian Thule, who I think only shows up in this game, commanding the 3 Bloodraven companies sent to Cronus. Dark secrets and holy relics lurk on this alien-infested planet, and you must protect them. Cronus sees with enemies, and the Space Marines will purge it clean. None can match your brothers in battle or break their indomitable will. Let's get started.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter arrived on Cronus like the mailed fist of the Emperor. Acting under orders from his chapter master and chief librarian, young brother Captain Davian Thule ordered the Blood Ravens to carry out a thorough purge of this world. The chapter master had told Thule that ancient relics of the chapter were hidden on Cronus. Artifacts from the mysterious early years of the Blood Ravens. These sacred items could not be allowed to fall into alien hands. Captain Thule ordered the withdrawal of the Imperial Guard forces stationed in Victory Bay. But Governor Alexander flatly refused to pull his men back. Thule judged the governor a good man, but had little choice but to send his Space Marines to battle the governor's troops, along with all the other powers on Cronus. The Blood Ravens' willingness to fight soldiers of the Imperium did not go unnoticed. Whispers began that the relics on Cronus were more damning than holy. Only the war's victors would be left to decide the truth of the matter.
Alright. This is it, guys. The final campaign.
Welcome to the single-player campaign.
Yeah. So, what we're going to do this campaign, we're probably going to grab industrial production first, really fast. And then after that, we're going to beeline for the Eldar, because I'm still angry at them for costing me my first campaign, or my campaign with the Tau. The Elves are a huge thorn in my ass, and we're going to make sure that they pay for it. Oh, Drexel, you poor bastard. Cool Rage, I know, but... Oh, hey, Turin, how you doing? But, like I honestly did not think it was going to be Beastmen, just because Fire and Beastmen don't go together normally. But it seems like Fire is actually a pretty major motif of their new models. Because they have the Flaming Bull spell, and then the Herdstone has a fire effect to it as well. So, apparently Beastmen are all about flames now. But I think there's a chance we might see a few new models, but not too many. It seems like it's going to be mostly an organization book, like the Legions of Nagash was. That being said, though, I am super excited for it. My beard's terrible, dude. I need to trim it today. Pretty sure I've said that every day for like the last week or two. Sniper rifles. And kind of high on the power cost, though.
Scouts reporting for command. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Yeah, the endless spells. That being said, they have confirmed. One thing I was legitimately worried about that they've confirmed is that the Zongors are part of the new Beastmen roster, which I'm super excited about. I was worried that the Zongors were going to be exclusive to Disciples of Tzeentch, but thankfully there's going to be crossing over, it seems. Which is great. That's the way it should be. How am I? I'm okay. I'm not great. I've got a doctor's visit tomorrow. Because it feels like there's something wrong with the back of my throat. Like right where your like teeth end in the back, especially on the back right, it just feels like something's drooping down and touching. It's very distracting. That's why I haven't recorded the next Norska video yet, is because it's so hard for me to concentrate right now. Because pretty much if I'm not sleeping or eating, it's bothering the shit out of me. So. But yeah, I would have sworn, based on the Flaming Bull, that we were getting Chaos Dwarves. But nope, Beastmen. Did I save our game 1? No. I thought you saved it. I thought you did it. I didn't save any of them. I never... Shit. Neither of us saved... Did they not save it either? That was actually a good game, though. I mean... I mean, I guess we'll just have to do it again. Gabo, I really would be surprised if they say no, they don't. I'd be very surprised. Pretty sure they're gonna want it.
Infiltrating enemy territory. The Emperor.
Dang, that sucks. That was a really good game too. I played really well that match. Oh well.
Praise the Emperor. They come.
I await your instructions.
Scouts in position. Lining up our targets.
Alright, we need to get some Space Marines.
Here to serve.
Power swords.
Taking damage.
Position in position.
Did they just say position in position?
Squad deployed.
Our aim is true.
Heresy grows from idleness.
I don't think there's a melee unit much later.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. For the walk softly and carry a big gun.
I mean, if they need us to do it again, it's not that big a deal. Like, I'm not gonna lose my shit if we have to play again. It's fine.
Initializing build protocol. Here to serve.
I mean, it's annoying, but, you know, if I just saved it like a normal person, then we wouldn't be having this issue.
Build routine 721.
They want us to do it again? Okay. When do they want it by?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Beasts of Chaos do sound dope. Wonder where Misha is. We can play it after I stream? Okay. I appreciate that. I won't go too ham today then. We're gonna stream for like 3 hours max. But no more than that. Hopefully that's alright. Obviously if I mean okay, yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah, because there's no way I'm winning that, so that's fine.
I await your instructions. I exist.
Scouts here.
Who is who?
Scouts in position.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Who are they? Don't worry about it.
for the Emperor.
I don't think I'm supposed to talk about it. Till tomorrow.
Dead from above. Yes,
Just stuff and things.
fear our wrath.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Here to serve.
Good news though, while I'm just sort of sitting here, is that I can confirm that the Norska Q&A script is completely done,
Scouts awaiting
as is the
position secure. Scouts awaiting orders.
future of the vampire counts. Both those are completely done, so I just need to sit down and record them.
Here to serve.
Scouts
Hope
ready.
they add new models retroactively. I mean, here's the thing. The one thing the Beast of Chaos book is doing that I think is very important is that they are adding a ton of shit under the Beast of Chaos roster. Because right now, if you run Beast of Chaos, it's really awkward. Because they're split up into like a bunch of sub-factions of like the War Herds, the Bray Herds, and then the Thunder Scorn, which are Dragon Ogres. Like all that jazz, it's a super big mess. So I'm really looking forward to them just kind of putting together like a really concrete list. Because I know they've already announced that they're combining all of those.
Secure.
Like it's literally a Monsters of Chaos roster, which is I'm super excited for. That's gonna work great. You're drooling at Vermin Lords. What? For what? Talking about like the model?
Beware the alien. Yes, my lord. Follow me into battle.
Oh my god, these guys are getting like torn up. Can y'all stop them from shooting, please?
What would you have me?
Can I get heavy bolters against Imperial Guard?
Scouts awaiting orders.
Oh, I want that.
Demons and heretics will fall before us. Taking
Let's bring the Grey Knights down. We can't get them their charge before they get here. Okay, good. These guys are stabilizing.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Grab that.
Praise
All right.
the Emperor.
Let's take out the base. Wonder if Throg will be in the Beast of Chaos. Potentially. Throg is alive in Age of Sigmar. He showed up in the. He showed up in the 8th edition or the 2nd edition book, I think.
My faith is my shield. Yes, my lord.
So there's a very real chance we could see Throg return, which will be exciting for a lot of people.
The Emperor protects.
I'm really surprised at Beasts of Chaos though. Like it's totally goofed with the whole thing where we were all like 100% certain the next thing we were getting was Darkoath followed by Moon Clan, but instead we're getting Beasts of Chaos and we're getting a new Moon Clan unit through the new Underworld, which is the expansion to Shadespire, pretty much. What does this do? Full morale. That's all it does. Oh good, the Grey Knights are here. What does this do? Oh, okay. The Shroom Troll looks amazing, quite frankly. I am very excited to see him in action. It looks like the Moon Clan Grots are literally just going to be like mushrooms for days. Like between their squigs, the shamans, and the trolls, it looks like it's literally just like a shroom faction. Her plan is literally no other goals. War for war. I mean, that sounds more up Khorne's alley, honestly. I mean, just because you're a servant of Khorne doesn't mean you're dumb. Khorne has some, like, clever servants. I guess we'll get the teleporter? None of these allow me to see stealth. I just realized. Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll get the teleporter first. I mean, yeah, if all you care about is war, and you're just fighting for the sake of violence, then that definitely sounds up the alley of Khorne, quite frankly. Oh, I did, so I went to Warhammer World, or Warhammer Citadel, on Sunday? So, yesterday? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. Oh god, no, these guys are just like chaos. They only have like a unit chat. Oh, but I can join them, so that's nice at least. And he can get a unique weapon. Let's grab that. I had the... But I went there, checked it out, had the privilege to look around and stuff. They did not seem to have working air conditioning yet, which I'm not gonna lie was kind of horrible. But I survived that. I had a super fun time though, and my sister, while we were there, my younger sister, well, my sister who is younger than me, she she decided she could tell that I was kind of like nerding out super hard, so she picked me up a model while we were there. So I got a Morngul Forge World model. Oh yeah, Drexel? It was super cool. Only problem I had with it was there was no air conditioning. Undertaker, they probably should have. Like, they had some, like, fans blowing. I'm assuming they had no air conditioning. Because it was like fucking hell on earth in there. I could not believe how uncomfortable and hot it was. Like, I was sweating like a dog. And I'm, like, pretty used to high heat, but like the door was constantly opening and closing, and There didn't seem to be any working air conditioning, and there was a ton of people in there. If there was a Warhammer Fantasy film, what would I set as my guidelines?
Yes, Lord.
Hmm.
Yes, Lord.
A Warhammer Fantasy film?
Take and hold.
Scouts advance.
Kind of a toughie, honestly.
Strategic point identified.
The thing is with that
Initializing.
is that I don't really have faith. Here's the thing. Warhammer Fantasy would not work as a movie. I'm just going to say that. Now, if Netflix wanted to pick up Warhammer Fantasy and make like a 8-part miniseries, sold. 100%, no questions asked, sold. Like that would be amazing. And they could do a really good job. And they could do like all sorts of events that could culminate into all sorts of cool stuff. You know, like Gotrek and Felix, or they could do like the age, you know, they could do the Legacy of Sigmar. They could do the Rise of Nagash. Like they could do a ton of shit, and it would be super fun to watch and really interesting. They need to age a Sigmar up more time. They're supposed to be. I mean, Shadespire is kind of similar, but it's more of its own thing.
Scouts in position.
But Season 2 for Shadespire is going to be starting in the near future, which is why we're getting the Moon Clan Troll. I'm very excited for that. I haven't played Season 1 yet, but I almost certainly will, just to see what... I really want to pick up Season 1 just to see what the hell's going on. But I'm really hopeful that it's going to be something really interesting. And I really hope we get a Seraphon warband. Because right now there's not a lot of warband options.
And duty.
I mean, animation for video game stories is always going to be better. Always. This is looking a little concerning.
I serve mankind.
Scouts here.
But I think that literally just goes without saying.
Our aim is true.
Space Marines cost... Okay, good, they don't. Get them... Summon the Marines!
Is my shield. Follow me into battle. Space Marines, advance!
Induce... Okay, let's go. Back.
We shall know no fear. Agreed.
We only need a little bit more power. Live action could work for Warhammer, yeah.
Agreed.
Warhammer Fantasy is a little more grounded than, like, most other fantasy universes.
Hands with me shall be my brother.
The only race that I would be hesitant about seeing in live action would be, like, greenskins. Like, greenskins would be a little rough, in my opinion.
By my command. Beware the alien.
Less than 100, or less than 200 to go.
My aim shall not falter.
Fool's dead.
Marines awaiting orders.
Less than 50. Keep those Marines coming. Less than 20. Less than 10. And we won. Orcs do look good in the Warcraft movie. It's true. Warhammer Orcs, I think, are a little bit more difficult, but... Alright, industrial production is an awesome upgrade to go ahead and pick up, and we're going to go ahead and save, just in case the Orcs just somehow manage to kill the Tau. Let's do... Marines. Okay, they're all going north. Yeah, poop on those Eldar. Show them who's boss. I like how aggressive everybody's being. Yeah, I can only move this turn, but we can pick up these dudes. And if we can, oops, we want to go ahead and reinforce the capital just a bit. As we learned during the Tau campaign that you can't reinforce the capital. I actually really liked the WoW movie, and it sold really well in China, so that's nice. I wasn't one of the people who really hated it or anything like that. I very much enjoyed it. There were a couple like minor issues I had with it, but here, the problem is I really fucking like Gul'dan, and so you can literally put Gul'dan on anything, and I'm gonna like it.
Had to fight meter by bloody meter, with great battle fleets exchanging fire across the skies.
There are foot ogres, but they don't have like a book or anything right now. The only ogre book we have at the moment is the Beastclaw Raiders, which yes is a purely mount faction. That is correct. Gul'dan's amazing. I absolutely love him. Like I never played WoW before in my life. I went and played Legion just because it had Gul'dan in it. Like, not even kidding. Gul'dan for best anime villain.
I shall not fail.
What is your will? Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. With all due haste, Routine 721 initiate your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Alright, boys, let's get things rolling. I don't need 2 scout units. Yep.
Today the enemy
I'm gonna send this dude around looking for free servitors.
for the Emperor. Under fire.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, it's the tower.
Commencing infiltration. I sense danger.
Can I teleport up to them?
Shall be my
Yeah.
Scouts ready.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw.
Okay, I need Serval Skulls. Which I believe I recruit from Lisbon.
With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw. There can be no
Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Yes, my lord.
Space Marines!
Take heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering servitors and carry a big gun.
Okay, I can't see these dudes right now. Hurry up on that listening post, please. Grab that. Don't even bother sticking around. Just go get to work.
Scouts in
Oh,
position.
I can see them.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
75? Are you freaking serious? Cancel that. Cancel that.
Here to serve.
Taking damage. Ever vigilant.
Walk softly and carry a big
Second that jerk shows himself, you snipe his ass.
Take and hold. Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows. This area is secure.
Sabotage. Oh. I can see you now. Oh, you can attach it to a unit. That's cool. I didn't know that. Good. That actually gives them a fighting chance at making sure the Eldar behave. Or Tau.
on alert,
Whoever they are.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Emperor's chosen. Fear our
Here to
wrath.
serve.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith. Objective take and hold.
Alright,
This
anyway,
day
back
shall
to
be a glorious
hunting.
one for the Imperium.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play the new Vermintide DLC until it's officially out. I don't really like to play betas if I can avoid it.
Awaiting orders.
Just because I would rather play the game in like its release form or like its like intended
One of the tech priest's
finished
servitors.
forms.
Bring it to us.
You know what I mean? Like it's just a personal thing.
The
Okay, we got that
Emperor
one.
protects. Confirm.
Objective awaiting orders. Objective acquired.
Yes, most beneficent.
Okay, if we can actually get a half decent amount of listing posts up, we'll finally be getting somewhere.
Here to serve.
Well done, brothers. We've safely recovered a servitor. We will need more to bring the spaceport back online. Agreed. For the glory of the Emperor. For terror. Take heed, brothers. By my command. The enemy is gathering servitors as well.
Yeah, no, this one's fine.
For the honor of the chapter. For terror. We are united in his service.
I'm assuming he's going to mine, since I, like, rapid clicked on him.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol. Most beneficent one.
What?
I
Oh.
exist to serve.
Well done, brothers. We've safely recovered a servitor. We will need more to bring the spaceport back online. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Take heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering
Oh,
servitors
shit.
as well.
They ran into him there. Go here.
Awaiting orders. Initiating attack protocol
What would you have me
23.
do?
I await your instructions.
Got here.
Yes, Lord.
Under fire.
Take out those Vespids.
Lord, as you wish. Yes, Lord. I await
Start setting up a
your
proper defense area.
Area secured.
Well done, brothers. We've safely recovered a servitor. We will need more to bring the spaceport back online. My faith is my shield.
Let's keep moving. Job. Push. Take this.
Take
Here
and
to
focus.
serve.
Possible. Let's kill something.
Initializing build protocol.
What are we doing over here? We're taking a little bit of damage.
Orders
Fall back to
received,
this.
brother.
Fall back to the turrets.
Orders received. Initiating attack protocol 23. Orders received, brother. Weapons at ready. It is time. What's your order? We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Under fire.
Oh, too far.
For the Emperor. We are united in his service.
Fight.
Taking damage.
Go ahead and grab a flamer.
Ever vigilant.
Our commander's dead.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes,
Merc.
Lord.
Keep things moving along.
Will do as
It's a
you
pretty
ask.
high profile bot,
Your
typically.
command. For the glory
Walk
of
softly
the
and
Imperium.
carry a big gun. For the glory of the Emperor.
Taking
I have
heavy
4
fire.
servitors right now.
Under fire. Yes, my lord. Commencing attack.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There, cowboys. That base upgrade.
Take heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering servitors as well. The Emperor protects.
Faith is our shield.
Let's hit.
Engaging the enemy.
I guess we'll just.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. Build routine 721 initiated.
Do I know about the camera zoom mod for this game? I'm vaguely aware of it, yes, but I kind of come to the point that we're so close to finishing this game, I just don't care. You must know. We'll probably turn it on for Soulstorm. But to answer your question, yes, I'm aware it exists.
Taking damage.
Take heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering servitors as
Lord.
well.
Yeah, I do want to get ready to ambush this base.
Yes, Lord.
We're doing on fun. Oh my god, that's 700. Damn. Boom. Get working on it.
As you ask,
Position secure. Faith is our shield.
Take
Showing me-
heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering servitors as well.
Tagging hits. Objective acquired.
Grab Anders for both of you. And you're probably going to need some good long-range weaponry.
Direct us to the enemy.
Fruit.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. I shall not fail. I serve mankind.
What is your order? Stay vigilant, brothers.
What would you have me do?
Tagging hits.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Position secure.
Let them duke shit out for a bit. Alright, lads.
await
The
your
enemy is on the verge of
instructions.
victory, brothers. We must
Initializing
succeed here.
build
The
protocol.
Emperor wills it.
Alright, let's go. Hopefully they have a couple here at this little base that we can steal. God, I just wasted a buttload of time. I'm gonna feel bad.
The enemy is attacking.
Don't even worry about that. Just grab the servitors. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Protect priest
taking all
servitors.
these.
Bring
Thanks.
it to our stronghold.
Okay, now kill the Vespens. Okay, let's get rid of the turret fleet. With a rocket launcher.
While the enemies of the Emperor still
Cool,
draw
fights
breath,
like a
they can be
like a badass. Get all these puppies upgraded.
Take heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering servitors as well.
As long as these two make it, I think we already won. Because I think you have to get to 6, and you're good to go. Thinking
Here
of
to serve.
not.
I exist to serve.
Go ahead and get the library up.
Well done, brothers. We've safely recovered a servitor. We will need more to bring the spaceport back online.
The enemy is attacking.
The Emperor is
Woo!
with us, brothers. Victory is ours.
You know what I'm going to do for you guys real quick? Let's move my big dumb face up there. There we go. That way y'all can see the minimap. Alright, awesome. We got the spaceport. Guy back. Ooh, I should have saved. Nobody attack a capital. Nobody move! Oh, Necrons. Alright, I'm down. Yeah, so I finished the Future of the Vampire Counts. That ended up being a little bit longer than I was expecting. Like, Future of the Dwarf... I'll put it this way. Future of the Dwarves ended up being... Oh, goodness. Future of the Dwarves ended up being... 9 pages long.
Yes.
Which took me... And it ended up being, like, what? An hour-long video, I think?
Initializing build protocol.
Then there was and Future of the Vampire Counts, which I would have sworn on my life would have been a shorter
What is your will?
shorter rather than longer experience. Ended up being like freaking
What is
well,
your will?
I think it's 14 pages.
You ask, yes,
But
Emperor?
we are going to try splitting the video up.
Your will.
As that was a significant request on the last Future of series. So I'm going to try and divide it into those below 30-minute segments. And, you know, we'll just kind of get feedback to see if everybody hates it or not. Obviously, if it ends up being like everyone's like, ah, this sucks, then we won't do that anymore, but
Fear denies faith.
be some Necrons up in
My
here.
aim shall not falter.
But yeah, so we're gonna slice and dice it. The tricky part will be trying to get it into like segments that thematically work.
Aim shall not falter.
That'll of course be the tricky part. Librarian. Apothecaries.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
No, that turret is doing damage to me.
By my command, attack!
We are the Emperor's chosen. Charge! Engaging the enemy.
Grenade!
Engaging the enemy.
Didn't do nothing. Get grab that. Get flags up and running. What do I need to make this little? Oh, nothing. It's ready to go. I hope y'all looking forward to it, though. I actually, I was surprised with how many ideas I managed to come up with for the vampire counts. Because in my head, I was like, oh, this faction's, like, done. Like, I don't need to do anything for this faction. And then I ended up talking for God knows how long.
Under fire.
'Cause apparently my brain did not agree with I ended up severely disagreeing with myself, apparently.
I await your instructions.
What do I need for this? Oh, right. You get me, Kaplan. I actually really like how much, how many characters this faction has. I like that a lot. I need 4 units. That chaplains.
Yes,
I command
most
in the name of
beneficent
the
one.
Emperor protects. I stand ready.
You do. Smite. And weaken resolve. Okay. That. Hope they add more heroes to the Beasts of Chaos. Are we still talking Age of Sigmar? Because that almost for sure is going to happen. Because right now, yeah, they're pretty scant. Grab that, and grab that. Then we can build an orbital relay. Oop. Grab the Holy Book. Oh, that's right, you have to upgrade your machine thing. That's... I think it's a legit upgrade, though. Instead of just like a super basic one.
Yes, most
So it's permanent, which is nice. Yes.
protocol.
Oh,
Demons and heretics will fall before us.
can I join these guys?
With its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Go pay them a visit. I'm waiting on reinforcements. Ooh, Terminator boys! That's where it's at. I've also started working on the criteria for how I'm gonna handle people like applying for the roleplay. So I hope those of you who are interested in that are looking forward to it. Psychic Inquisition. Alright, let's boogie Necrons. Okay, let's cut off his attack route, or his retreat route. Shoot him up and spit him out a little bit.
I await your
Prepare for battle, lads. Gonna get ugly. No, let's do them here. Whirlwinds, Land Raider. This is my super unit. He serves. Get the Predators ready.
Await your instructions. Here to serve.
Then grab me another Chapel Barracks.
Initializing build protocol.
Get these up and running.
Ever vigilant. The battlefield awaits.
Praise the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
All right,
there can be no
take us in. Meet us there.
Only in war are we truly faithful.
If I have multiples of these, like, bring them down.
No retreat! No surrender! This is the judgment of righteous scum!
Oh yeah.
Taking hits.
Praise the Emperor.
I love that charge attack. It's so great. Oh, and get my hammer. Land Raider, bro. I have the Predator. Oh, pop full. Get rolling, ladies. Summon the cavalry. Now I have to run around grabbing upgrades for everybody. Tear them up! Oh, brave apothecary. Land Raiders here, worry not. Where are my melee? Oh, they're there. Melee Terminators. Put the apothecary with them. So much healing! Got him. Bring him down, boys. Bring him down. Hey, Vane. How you doing, man? Got any news for me? Oh, that unit's flamed. That unit's flamed. What do you do? Oh, he curses a unit. Go. Oh, no, there was only one. Okay. No. No one is confirmed, Cold Rage. Actually, Cold Rage, I can confirm for you that Fao and Izzy are both not going to be in the YouTube campaign. Vane, I think I shall take a pass on that. Attacks against melee attacks. Attacks against ranged attacks. Let's grab that. Have a halo. Yeah, no one has been locked in for the thing. Campaign. There are no lock-ins.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Yeah, Fao and Izzy were omitted for reasons. I'm not going to get into it, but I decided it would be best if I did like a straight-on interview process. But I'll be releasing the announcement stuff for that probably this week.
Initiated. Lord, I shall obey.
I heard about the leak, but I'm not convinced.
Position secure, my lord. Initiated.
Like, unless the IMBD page specifies when it was updated to have the Malice Darkblade thing, I'm not even giving it an inch of interest. Also, I don't like leaks.
Here to serve.
Dude,
Most beneficent one.
Politics channel was a mistake.
Initiated.
It was just a big effing mistake. It's like, you know what? We don't need this.
Most beneficent one.
There's nothing this provides that's worth salvaging, quite frankly. Oh.
The Emperor protects.
You're a little outnumbered there. Let's pull back.
Position secure.
Wait until we have some actual troops.
With all due haste.
How about you don't blow up my stuff?
I await your instructions.
Or do. That's fine too. Why would I care? Oh good, you're here. Pop some boys up. Thanquil is confirmed as free LC? Where'd you see that?
My aim shall not falter.
Yes, Lord.
Ever vigilant.
I mean, that's the thing. That's what always happens on politics channels, though, is that it literally just takes like one salty Sam to show up and ruin it for everyone. The biggest thing for me is that the politics channel did not provide... I didn't feel like it provided anything of value. Grace confirmed it in an interview. Could you post a link on Discord?
Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
I would really like to see that. I'm not like doubting or anything. I haven't heard anything about that.
I await your instructions.
We stand ready. Ever vigilant.
Really would like to make him stealthed so that get shot. That's really exciting. I need to do this week's news video as well. Ooh, today's gonna be busy.
I await your instructions.
Like, I gotta put out part 2 for Norska tonight, and then I probably won't start the Future of series until the Norska series is wrapped up. That way, it's just not, like, overwhelming. Alright, that's fine, Cold Rage. That's fine, here's the thing. It was really stressing out the mods at the end of the day. Like, you know, I can't be around 100% of the time.
Yes, Lord.
And when something happens, you know, especially if it's something in the politics channel, you know, they don't want to step on my toes. You know, they want to do a good job, and I think for them it was just really stressful trying to figure out
I exist
when the
to serve.
channel was going too far and some other stuff, and it just wasn't worth the amount of
Yes, most beneficent.
anxiety and pain it was causing everybody.
My aim shall not falter.
Well, like, if there's something really, you know, what I said that I still stand by is that if there's something really big and serious going on, like a major election or, you know, like McCain dying, for instance, I don't mind somebody bringing it up in general, and then y'all can kind of, like, go talk about it privately or what have you. I just don't want an entire channel dedicated to it.
Still draw breath. There can be no peace.
I await your instructions.
Because, and you know, the biggest thing is it's like what I said in my post when we got rid of it, which was that at the end of the day, like, the number one most important thing to keep in mind is that Discord, or the Discord, all of its channels technically represent me. Like, if somebody comes in there, then everything they see is under my responsibility, which I take really seriously. You know, I've been in a lot of programs in my life, a lot of organizations, and you know that stuff matters. It matters how the appearance you're putting out, and you know, all it takes is, you know, me not paying attention one day and somebody coming on there and getting into like a big rant about, you know, some horrible bullshit, and some newbie coming in and popping in there to see what it is and seeing like a bunch of shit. McCain was an interesting figure. I'm not gonna get super into it, just because I try not to bring politics into streaming. Because like a lot of streamers that I really respect, like one of the rules is that you don't discuss politics. All I'm gonna say on the matter is that he was an interesting man. I didn't agree with everything that he did, but I am sad that, you know, I am sad for his friends and loved ones that he passed away. Death sucks. I don't care who it happens to. It is a scary and oftentimes terrible thing.
My aim shall not falter.
And I will never celebrate the death of someone, except for like incredibly rare circumstances.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
What's your order? Fire in the hole!
Hurts.
The Emperor protects.
Taking heavy fire! Ever vigilant.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the Eldar.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in my base? Get out of here. Very rude.
Yes, Lord.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Awaiting orders.
Oh no. Damn it.
The Emperor protects us. Let the grenade fly!
Today the enemy shall know fear. For terror, for the glory of the Emperor.
I guess I should, like, send out some
The
stuff.
Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid you.
I await your instructions.
Yeah, I need to do that Cold Rage, I know. Yeah, squats, you can just post it in the Total War chat, it's fine.
Under fire!
I'll probably write down some rules tonight. I know everybody would really appreciate that, so I'll set aside some time to get it done.
The warriors
Much as I don't want to. he's got a big cannon on that thing.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Drexel apparently pretty hard. Apparently pretty hard. At least from what I've seen. Hell, what? Oh.
Yes, Lord.
Very rude.
Yes, Lord.
The Emperor guides my blade. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Oh my god, just kill it!
Here to serve.
Today the enemy shall know.
I will check out the post as soon as we finish this map. Oh, he only had one base. Nice. Alright, let's take a look. Check it out at 113.
This episode is supported by Battlefilm.com.
Fame and fortune await.
Players want factions, and so the next DLC won't have a kind of focused mini campaign. It will have 4 legendary lords instead of 2.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
So,
Yeah.
so even more of those special characters we were talking about, and each one gets their own kind of bespoke faction within that race umbrella, and different starting positions as well.
Okay, awesome. And so I guess because we wanted Ben, you're big into your lore, like you know more of the characters than I would from fantasy. But because we had a couple in particular that we had discussed that we wanted to see in the game. But I assume this is probably null now. But let's just check. Grayseer Thanquil.
Yeah, because obviously I've loved everything that Grace Thanquil has ever done. He's the nefarious bad guy that's always sort of plotting behind the scenes. So are we potentially going to see him and his adventures in Lustria?
You can certainly say potentially. That's enough for us. That's all we want to
Well, as I've said, I think the plan is to get to it all.
Awesome.
I mean, he won't be around for a while. I can't tell you that. But you know, we know about Thanquil.
Oh, that's great.
I'm scared. Of course, I know about Thanquil. Actually, if you go on a bit of selfless plugging here, if you go onto Warhammer Access, which is our kind of a content support part of our website, there's some free ebooks that I've written, and that might explain where Thanquil is in this.
Okay. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, wow. Okay, I might have to actually check that out. Okay, so Thanquil is confirmed. I hadn't seen that yet. That's really great. That is super great. Alright, we just want a map. Save again, just because a lot of these people are in kind of precarious spots. Oh yeah, that's definitely something we'll talk about. Full Rage. Alright. I wanted the Eldar dead first, so that's where we're going, because I am still pissed at them for last game. So we're gonna go kill them right now.
Follow my Emperor.
We stand ready.
Grab scouts. These dudes. Eric's going. Vayne, probably not. I'm really not a fan of playing DLC in beta, especially Vermintide beta, because Vermintide beta tends to be pretty beta, if you know what I mean. I think there's just a lot of other stuff I'd rather be playing. Like I intend on playing some Vermintide this week, but I don't think I want to bother implementing the DLC. I think I'm gonna wait for the DLC until it's officially out.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Oh, it's tomorrow? Well then, yeah, we'll probably be playing it tomorrow then. That seems very likely then. I didn't realize it was coming out tomorrow. I thought it wasn't coming out for like another couple weeks. Hopefully it's good. I need to buy it, I guess. Money, 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 money. Always too much. Never enough money.
Defending objective.
Releases in a few hours? I thought it was coming out tomorrow. Fuck.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
They didn't put a new boss in? That sucks.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Actually, I don't even know if I can afford to get it right now. I'll have to look at some stuff. Just because I've got that doctor's visit tomorrow and that's going to cost money. And I don't get paid for stuff until the 1st.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
God damn it, of course they're stealth units. Like my ultimate weakness.
Fear denies faith. Let the grenade fly!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 7
This
to 1.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Can I get a servo skull up here, please? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get it. I might not be able to get it for a while, unfortunately. Like until the 1st, because...
Scouts awaiting orders. Strategic point identified. Scouts here. Strategic point identified.
Expensive.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, Lord.
What is your order?
He who
Oh,
stands
no, you
with
don't.
me shall be my brother.
I
Bastards.
await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Area secured. At your defending command. Objective. Strategic point identified. Scouts in position.
No retreat! No surrender! Walk softly and carry a big gun.
How far can I teleport? Oh, wow, pretty fucking far, actually. Let's see if I can cut him off.
Space Marines,
Oh, yeah.
advance! For the honor
Alright, let's pull back.
on alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Position
await
secure.
your instructions.
Defending objective.
Build routine 721
At your
initiated.
command. Infiltrating enemy territory. Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
There.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? With all due haste. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions.
Defending objective.
Yeah, I think a lot of us want a new enemy. Like undead or demons or something.
Yes, most beneficent.
I mean, I really enjoyed the boss fights. I'm really sad to hear they didn't manage to squeeze another one in.
I will do as you ask.
Scouts in position. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Consolidating position on the objective.
Okay, good.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Position secure.
That is the plan.
Objective acquired. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Scouts here. Strategic point identified.
I await your instructions. As you wish. Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one.
That shit up and running.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Tagging heads.
Area secure.
Banshees?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Great unclean one. Seems like it might be a little over the top, but I'd be totally willing to try. I mean, I would have just been fine fighting like plague bearers. Or like a herald or something, you know.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Another option seems a little over the top, but that's just my opinion.
Lord.
Funny.
Position secure.
Alright, now we're talking.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Dude, I don't know, Undertaker. I'm pretty sure Nuffle just has it out for me at this point. I don't know if there's a lot I can do. As much as I would like my Beastman team start having a good time.
Initializing build protocol.
Still a little salty about that last game
Strategic point
against Anne.
identified.
I had it. I had that game until just some absolute shenanigans. Absolute shenanigans. It was heartbreaking. Game's just like, oh, you want a fair fight? Well, that's not happening. It's just like, no. What did I do to deserve this? What all did the new DLC add? Does anybody know? Like, what the full list of changes is?
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Defending
Is like a hilarious part of my life lately has been dedicated to
I await your instructions.
Smash Bros. And like all the news about the new Smash Bros. Game. Like that's where 90% of my attention has been. Yeah, that Amazon game was rough. I had no business losing that. Just sort of came out of nowhere.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
We will hold against
Snuffle was just like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna. That's not gonna happen.
the Ordo Malleus
It's just
has
like,
sent us to aid you.
damn you! Damn you all to hell! But, I mean, the other thing about it was I lost bad enough, or I lost weirdly enough that I wasn't really that deeply bothered. Like, I had a good laugh about it, honestly. Because it was just ridiculous, you know?
Scouts ready. Getting into position.
Like, you can only lose so badly before you start, like, rolling your eyes up into the back of your head, you know? That is a lot of Eldar. I'll make sure we've got countermeasures being designed.
I will do as you ask. With all due haste, initializing build protocol. I will do as you ask.
Change logs in the Discord. Alright, thank you. I will definitely check that out.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
I will definitely check that out. Oh boy, they're starting to spread.
Yes, Lord.
Bears.
Scouts
Guys with sniper rifles.
Yes, my lord. Getting
About over here.
Gathering intelligence.
Taking damage.
Alright. Get some dreadnoughts ready for deployment. And then Space Marines. Squad up.
The enemy must be nearby. By the Emperor it shall be.
The rest of you head for the front line. Prepare your butts.
Yes, my lord.
They're showing up everywhere.
Gathering intelligence.
Taking haste. Broken.
Scouts in position.
Uh-oh.
We will take them down from here.
Oh, you finished it. Well, shoot.
Our faith holds us. Squad broken.
Deploy orbital units. Ow!
To the rally point!
You lot.
Your wise
Go.
counsel belies your
What
years.
is your will? Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
What are we doing here? Unleash dreadnoughts! Fucking love dropping out of orbit. It's so fun. Come on, damn it. Let's get this shit rolling. Prepare the Land Raider.
Marine squad deployed.
My faith is my shield.
The Emperor guides my blade. You will fall.
Well, orbit on me! Fight! Fight! To the last man!
Here to
Did I build another one of those? No, I only get one. Damn.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Good fight.
My power. Initiate a tactical withdrawal.
Oh god. Go, Dreadnoughts, go! Make Daddy proud! Fall back. Prepare more Dreadnoughts. Going up with them. Head up.
Marine squad deployed.
Unleash Marines!
Apothecary ready. Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield.
Grenade that shit!
At your command.
Oh lord, this is insane! Finish this.
To the rally point.
This is madness!
I shall obey. Initializing build protocol.
Oh good, you're all up. Get your asses over here! Oh. Cool, Daddy needs you. Terminators. Boy!
What is your will?
The Emperor guides my blade. Marine squad deployed.
Oh, damn it, I deployed in the wrong spots.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Today the enemy shall rule.
Bam. Hammer.
Evil, for I am fear incarnate.
Down Space Marines. Oh, the tanks are here! Yeah, boy! Now we're talking! Suck these nuts! Oh, this is legit enjoyable.
Marine squad deployed.
Watching the pathetic Eldar trying their absolute hardest to survive while we're just smashing them. Slowly but surely. Yeah, boy, it's tank time! Take out those enemy tanks. Take out those warp spiders. Or die. That's fine too, I guess. I want those warp spiders gone! Gone, I say! Oh, we're full. I can deploy them behind these lines. That'll give them a little bit of time to heal up. Get to like full strength. Otherwise, they're just gonna get like deleted. Push them back. Prepare the next wave. Alright, we're starting to push them back. This is gonna feel so good if we beat them here. Servitors, congregate. Predator's dead. Oops, not the whirlwind. I can only have one whirlwind? Hold that thought. Oh my god, we did it. We secured the location. Yeah, just grab an assload of heavy bolters. Keep up the offensive. Don't give them the time to counter me. Push!
The Emperor protects. Suffer not the witch to live. Taking heavy fire. Marine squad deployed.
Here to serve. Here to serve. With all due haste.
Demons and heretics will What would you have for us? Taking command. Apothecary here.
Alright, let's move.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Initiating attack.
We're pushing them back. Bit by miserable bit. I think the Eldar are going to be busy repopulating after this fight.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Look how many dead there are. Oh my lord. Ooh. Yeah, I think we put a beating on them. Do they only have the one base?
Taking heavy fire. The battlefield awaits. The battlefield
Let's rendezvous with the other army.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. We are the Emperor's chosen.
You lot just keep pushing.
Direct us to the enemy.
Let's get plasma.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Returning to battle. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
We're gonna push them back too.
I will destroy their minds and burn their
The
bodies.
battlefield awaits. Taking damage. Predator at your command. Taking haste. Awaiting
Oh, it's stealth.
Even in death, I still
Oh shoot, it's stealth. Do librarians see stealth? Yes, they can. Okay, great. Need him up here.
Under fire.
Stand ready. Through discipline, we prevail.
That unit. and activate that, which makes him invincible for a bit.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Direct us on the enemy. Yes, my lord. Fire in the hole!
Librarian to the front lines. If I got to pick, guys, honestly, I would rather have a Bretonnian as the next character. That would be my pick, would be a Bretonnian. I think that would be the most interesting addition. You know, especially if he had like a, you know, if he had like a night version. Oh, makes nearby units unable to die. That's cool. Right. Thank you. But if they could have like a knight class, a religious class, like a servant of Mor, for instance, the god of death, and then top it off with a one that makes me okay. This one, oh, I forgot to read this one. Recovered or revered as a relic of the Bloodraven's unknown Primarch, the halo projects an energy that disrupts incoming fire. And then handed down from an early commander of the Bloodravens, his belt empowers upgrades to the Marine power armor. Oh yeah, it's literally just a belt, but it gives me protection against melee attacks. But anyway, as I was saying, like if he could have like a religious class and then a fighting class and then a shooting class, so he could have like the faceless as one, which faceless are basically like Robin Hood kind of guys. Yeah, that'd be fun. Or even just different types of knights. If they like did a really good job of it, like questing knight, Knight of the Realm, and like Grail Knight as the options, but made each of them interesting and dynamic. You know, it could certainly be done. Wouldn't be easy, mind you, but it could be done.
My faith is my shield.
Really?
Marine squad deployed.
I mean, if they wanted to do like a priest character who just had multiple forms, I'd be totally cool with that too. Like a priest of different gods. I don't think they're gonna do that though. I don't think a healing class would really work with Vermintide's gameplay unless it was like, it would have to be like powered by something like how much you fight and stuff. So like I could see a warrior priest being a heal class, but I couldn't see anything less than a warrior priest. Because I feel like it would just be too powerful. Because the thing is, you have to have a character who's fun to play, but they also don't just like break the game with their presence, you know. Alright, let's go take these sons of guns on. Against Tau? I think I'll get missile launchers and plasma. I mean, a game where we could play the bad guys would be awesome. I mean, that was easily the best part of Warhammer Online, hands down. That you could play as the villain, and it was super fun.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Like, Warhammer is one of the few universes where it's, like, acceptable to play the bad guy. You know? Like, even in, like, Warcraft, for instance, you never get to play the villains. You only get to play the anti-heroes, you know? It would be super cool to be able to play as the legit villains again. It's been a while since we've been able to do that in that kind of format. You know, obviously Total War, which prides itself on sandbox mode, but you want to play an ogre? An ogre could be really fun. I don't know how they would balance him, but an ogre would be super fun. Hey, I would have way too much fun with an ogre. Orcs are kind of bad guys. They're certainly not good guys. You know, like in Warcraft, at least the Horde can be dealt with. You can't deal with orcs. Orcs ain't into that politics nonsense. Most of the time, they just want to fight. All that matters to them is a right and proper fight.
Walk softly, then carry a big gun.
I don't know how that phrase goes.
For terror. My aim shall
Orcs can be mercenaries, not very good ones. Oh, those are, tanks. As soon as these dudes are revealed, we're just gonna lay into them. Rocket launchers away! Door.
What would you have? My aim shall not falter.
At your command, Huntress. The enemy is attacking.
It's so annoying that they take the spot of a hero. How are so annoying. Alright, this.
I stand ready.
Great mercs. The problem with orcs is that they are literally the least dependable mercenary type. Like, they're about as reliable as Skaven. You know? Undertaker, yes. I'm very fond of that particular epic rap battle. I mean, I'm very fond of most of them, but that one in particular is quite fun. Alright, then we'll find our way up to this one.
Yes, most
While
one, build routine 721 initiated.
get all this crap up and running. The best mercenary race, besides humans, is easily ogres. Ogres are probably the most dependable mercs. As long as you don't try and screw them over, with the exception of the really smart ones like Goldfag, they won't try and screw you over. You know, you'll have a mutually beneficial relationship. Goldfag is considered the worst because he kind of gives a bad name to ogre mercenaries because he likes to betray people. Because he's big and thinks he can get away with doing whatever he wants. Which is not quite the case. Hey, Floretstro. How you doing? Wrap up and run. Yeah, him screwing over Ungrim did not work well for him. He thought it did, up until the very last second. But luckily for him, Ungrim was too sporting to kill him. Which was a very interesting move for a dwarf. Probably one of the stranger moments in that particular lore bit.
Here to serve. With all due haste. Here to serve.
How I play, slow and methodical. Generally how I play. But we're on the last campaign, thank God. For Dark Crusade. We're almost done, which I am so thankful for. Go ahead and get that party started. Rockets, go ahead and engage. The rest of us will fight our way up. That's true. Goldfag did develop a nasty habit of eating his fellow cellmates because he was hungry. He didn't want to eat. Never starve an ogre. It doesn't go well. Ogres are nothing if not resourceful. I really want to read, I need to make some time to read Goldfag's personal story soon. I finished Red Duke the other day. Really good book. Really good book. I was blown away. The ending was so sad and well written. The Red Duke is probably my favorite vampire character after that. It was phenomenal. Vague screech noises. Alright, let's kill some Eldar.
Eldar rely on stealth and trickery where others trust in direct force and valor. An ancient and debased people.
We're gonna skip this and the intro. If you want to see them, you can just watch one of the other earlier campaigns. Because this early bit where they talk to each other is the only unique part.
With all due haste. Initializing build protocol. Initializing build protocol.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Praise the Emperor. Heresy grows. On alert.
We've discovered an Eldar forward encampment. The Farseer herself is there.
In such an exposed location. With any luck, we may be able to eliminate the alien in one stroke.
What is Norway's most beneficent one?
We stand ready. Commencing attack.
I'm sure hobbits would beat cannibals if they could. If they were big enough.
Your instructions.
Yes, my lord.
Initiated.
His
My melee stats are better than my range stats. Get in there.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
They come. Got a meta bomb, right? Yep.
Fear denies faith. Heresy grows from idleness.
Oh, he's dead.
Here to serve.
I already told this is gonna be a barrel of laughs.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Heresy grows from under fire. Direct us to the enemy. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
What is your will?
Stay vigilant,
Dead?
brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Get this thing upgraded. Go ahead, do that.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Witch Hunter Trilogy is not going to be for a little bit. I've got a couple other books. I'm going to get through the Nagash Trilogy before I do the Witch Hunter Trilogy. Because, I'm not sure if we're going to do it for... I think for when we hit 20,000 subs, I'm planning to do the Nagash video. Which is going to be a pretty serious... ordeal. Boy, oh boy, is there a lot of Nagash to cover. God, this fucking grab tank's hurt. We need to get out some anti-tank units.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
And if we get another attack like that, we're in trouble. Oh, great, orcs.
Here to serve. Pilgrimage 721 initiated.
The Emperor protects. Confirm.
You the boys? Yeah. Oh, we finished this. That's... Ooh, jet pipe. We're gonna deal with this.
Yes, Lord. Yes, here. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Enemy is attacking. There's more than just puny Eldars here. We was right to split off from Gorguts' lot. We're gonna have us a proper war right here. War!
Here to serve.
Yeah, Nagash is pretty pissy.
The squiggers ain't trained yet. I don't want to get stuck straight in bits of you after their fate.
Routine 721 initiated.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Alright. We want both of these to be rockets.
Praise the Emperor.
I could get a chaplain. That'd be nice. I don't know if we're ever going to see Cetra again, as much as I want to. I don't think it was very promising that he got re-released as kind of one of those legacy models.
Routine 721 initiated. Yes,
One more turret on each flank. So let's go ahead and save it. Good. I mean, Zetra coming back would be super nice. And it would also shake up Death a little bit, because right now everyone's really heavily under the heel of Nagash. Like, there's just no hope of anyone even standing up to him right now. Which is really unfortunate. Now let's get freaking Unit Space Marines. Actually, let's do Unit Grey Knights first. Yeah, also, yeah, the Ushoran character would be also a big deal. That would be very, very nice to see the Ushoran character show up. Not sure if it is Ushoran or if he's just very similar to him. Most people think it is Ushoran, but you know, there's no way to tell that until he actually shows up.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Okay, there we go. We've at least got some kind of defense right now. We're gonna need Servo Skulls. We're going to need a lot of Space Marines. The base is well defended. That is what matters.
To battle.
Oh, we're gonna absolutely make a mess of these people. Warp spiders. Have a Psychic Storm. I'm feeling generous.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Well, the only thing that makes me think that Cetra is gone forever is that they re-released his model for like a legacy set. That's the thing I'm the most worried about. What gives everybody near me a damage bill? Yeah, a really big Ghoul King would be super nice. Increases morale and dramatically increases... Oh, max health. Okay. And all that. Aids.
Here to serve.
I am really excited for the Beast of Chaos, though, not even kidding. Like, I really, really like the Beast of Chaos. Wonder if we're also going to get new Skaven anytime soon.
What would you have me do?
God knows we could, like, use an actual clan book besides just Verminus. Targeting Finder. Oh, so I can give them rocket launchers. Oof. Nice. It's solid damage. Like it.
Yes,
Repairs. Tank Bustas.
here to serve.
They just do stupid amounts of damage. Yeah, no, you're not gonna get past us.
Your instruction.
Oh wait, no, we want to this. Oop.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay, took pretty minimal damage.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. I exist to serve.
I am perfectly okay with that. Blue bag's done. Children of the Horned Rat. I don't know. It seems like they really like the idea of splitting them up by clan, but I don't know how well they're going to stick to that. We'll have to see. I mean, the Clan Pestilence book is good. It's a little thin for my taste, but just because it was one of the earlier books and it was for a really small faction. Oops. Something. Do it on time. I imagine we'll have time to finish this map and then probably have to go Gabo and all. Let's try and get out the Chaplain. Devastating melee attack. Regenerate dramatically increases regen. Okay. So he's basically a super apothecary. Awesome.
The enemy is attacking.
Here to serve.
Word of the Emperor and Ball. Get our librarian. Any recommendations for caffeine resources? I don't know if I'm really the best source for that. I mean, the only caffeine I drink is like, I mean, I can tell you that the most caffeinated soda, the best soda for staying awake is Dr. Pepper. Because it has the highest caffeine percentage. I used to always take Dr. Pepper with me when I had to go on like tour or something. Back when I was a musician. It was a lifesaver more than once. That would just be like...
I am the Emperor's will made manifest.
It's Misha!
What is your order?
What are you doing, Misha? Besides being adorable.
Yes, most beneficent one.
There.
721 initiated.
Dr. Pepper is a very good soda. That is true. That is true. Join them. Go ahead and pick up the librarian next. Gawi in the forum? Hey, Murther.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
What is your order? Moving out.
Up them spooky Terminators.
The fallen shall be forever as the
why don't you guys pick up rocket launchers, because that's going to be pretty important.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
But it's like, if you're going to go bad, you might as well get Dr. Pepper. It's really good. Alright, let's go ahead and join the chaplain. It's not Dr. Pibb, it's Mr. Pibb. It's Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper. Get it right. Oh, this is the ranged unit. That's okay, but that's not who I wanted. I think I'll just give them I guess I'll put the librarian with them. Dr. Pibb.
My powers are
That's just uncultured.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Do I detect
Pibb is basically discount Dr. Pepper.
Hide it well.
It's just discount Dr. Pepper. That's all it is.
To battle.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
I await your instructions.
If memory serves correctly, it is Coca-Cola's attempt to recreate Dr. Pepper. Don't get me wrong, though. I much prefer. I'm much more of a Coke guy than a Dr. Pepper guy, personally. Was never a super huge fan.
Deep striking.
Still want to get that stupid. Hib is almost store brand. Yeah, you're not wrong. Take that back, squats. RC Cola is great. It's cheap and it tastes fine. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Cream soda. Ugh.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Cream soda's like, what if we took this, like, disgusting fucking candy and just lathered it up in sugar and then made it a liquid? Doesn't that sound delicious?
The enemy is attacking.
Yes, Lord.
I have respect for root beer, even though I was never a big fan. I'm not a big fan of it, personally. You have a question? Well, too bad. Just kidding, what do you want? Yes. Arthur, that is normal.
The battlefield awaits.
That is normal.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall. There is no such thing.
The reason you start with a non-aggression pact with the vampires is it's essentially supposed to give you, like, a chance for the both of you to build up without, if you're, you know, if you're playing one and the other is AI, it gives you a chance to build without just getting, like, absolutely annihilated. That was their intention. Whether it worked or not is a little more difficult to say, but what was? Who would I rather face in kickboxing? Boogie 2988 or Angry Joe Show? I would rather fight Angry Joe because I could not bring myself to hurt Boogie. I adore Boogie.
Marine squad deployed.
I met him in person last fall. He's just the nicest guy. Like, he is just wonderful. He gets a little too wrapped up in his own head sometimes, but I adore him. I could never bring myself to hurt him. Angry Joe, on the other hand, I would not have any qualms. I wouldn't have any moral constraints preventing me from slapping him. Y'all can run up. Y'all can have the servo skulls. Oh, that's awkward. I have space for 3. Guess I could get an assault squad. Ugh, that is awkward. I think I'd rather have another Space Marine squad, honestly. Like, it'll put me in an awkward number wound-wise, but...
Here to serve.
Come and get it! Eldar filth. I don't know if I'd go that far, Cold Rage, but I think he can be a little over. I think he can be a little oversure of the authority of his opinion. That's the nicest way I can think to put it. That's just how you feel about him. Yeah, he became such a negative bitch. Like, I don't know how else to say it. He became a bitches about everything. It's like, I get it that your name is Angry Joe and it's supposed to be like a gimmick, but like this is like, come on, man.
The battlefield awaits.
Like, I will never forget how like embarrassingly arrogant he was about the Chaos debacle.
Apothecary here.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve.
I would like a whirlwind. Like, he's not somebody I would want to get a drink with. I have no problem putting it that way. Like, you know, if this channel, if I ever manage to really get my shit together and get my anxiety cured to the point that I can, like, reliably, like, not only put out really excellent and regular content, but, like, go to cons and stuff, if it was ever like, hey, you want to go hang out with Angry Joe? I'd be like, no. No. Chaos debacle? Yeah, when CA announced, way back, when Warhammer 1 was just coming out, they did the Chaos Warrior reveal. And, like, a lot of people weren't happy about it. But Angry Joe, like, single-handedly led the charge against CA and made, like, a huge fucking fuss about it. And, which to me personally was particularly rude because CA had been like working really well with him and had like allowed him to go to a lot of private events and had, like, allowed him to get hands-on gameplay that was unique, that, you know, and he got to like talk to the developers and stuff, and he was just a dick about it. And it was like, what are you doing, man? Like, there are times that CA makes me upset. I have no problem admitting that. Like, there are times CA legitimately makes me upset and mad. But I would never, like, just fucking, like, try and set my community into a witch hunt against them. Or, like, try and hunt them because I don't agree with the decision they made, you know? I mean, because that's the thing about being a media influencer or like a YouTube person, which is what they call influencers nowadays, is influencers. You can't just throw your opinion around without thinking. Like, you got to think about what you're saying, and you have to think about the impact of what you're saying, and you have to take responsibility for your communities too. You know, I've seen some streamers and content creators who are really good about that. And I've met others who are really shitty about it.
The enemy is attacking.
Arch Warhammer is a character. He is a character. I don't know how many times I've been sitting around thinking that if I had started my YouTube channel like 3 months earlier, I would probably be as big as he is now. Or at least I'd probably be somewhere around like the 50K ballpark instead of the struggling to reach 15K ballpark.
I follow your commands.
Not that I'm complaining. Like, the channel's growing at a reasonable rate, and I'm starting to get stuff out regularly, which is awesome. And I've been really humbled and overjoyed to be invited to a lot of really cool tournaments lately, even though I tend to get my ass kicked. Yeah, Arch did. Yeah, that was one thing he was definitely good at, was pumping out content. But I mean, here's the thing: the biggest difference between me and him, like not even including politics or any of the other shit, biggest difference between me and Arch is that when I do a video about a character, I spend days doing research, rereading books, purchasing equipment and books, make sure I don't miss anything, and then doing my damnedest to tell a whole and complete story that's really in depth. Arch doesn't do that. Arch literally just like shows up and is like, here's how I remember things going. Makes a video about it, and it's like, it's not super informative, it's not super specific. He literally just vomits out a bunch of words and he's like, okay, I'm done. And it's like, that's it? And he's like, yep, that's all you get. Let's grab 2 land speeders, and then we'll take a dreadnought in reserve. Alright, lads. Go time. Grab our melee group. Then ranged groups.
I stand ready.
Tanks. Long range tank. And our land speeders will be ready shortly. Are scouts only one? Oh, they are one, so I can pick up a scout unit. Great. Who the hell is Sargon?
Scouts reporting for duty. Yes, my lord.
Whoa, easy there, bro.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall.
Don't gotta like ride up directly into his face. Oh, these can jump. Okay, that's cool.
Fear not the psycho.
Fear not the psyker. That doesn't sound like Imperial policy. Alright, let's go kick some ass! Oh, whoops. No, there's supposed to be 4. There's supposed to be 5. Go! Oh, those land speeders are gonna get effed up. Flash gets. Oh man. Oh, the good news about land speeders is they are cheap. I think I've heard of that man. It sounds vaguely familiar. I didn't realize he had anything to do with Arch. Like, that is complete news to me. Explains a lot, though. If he's who I think he is.
Position secure. My aim shall not falter. Only degrees of gift.
Yes, most beneficent one.
You know what? I think I'll leave the land speeders at home as a defense against Eldar raids. Seems like the smart thing to do. The hell? There's supposed to be an orc base here. That's strange. I mean, I don't think being anti SJW is like something that automatically makes someone evil, because I think there's a very interesting dynamic there, and balance is good in the world. I think both sides like to get really extreme a lot of the time, but I think there are a lot of people who use... I'll say it this way. I think there are a number of individuals who really like to use SJWs as a shield for interesting ideologies.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Why don't elves use guns? I assume you mean Eldar.
Mind over matter.
Teleport this guy forward so we can see the enemy lines. Send in the land speeders. Mow 'em down! Ah. That's a shame. Anyway, moving on. Alright, let's have the Predators take out this crap. You didn't know they could add Pestilence as a solo faction? What do you mean? Whoops. Oops, oops, oops. Y'all return to base. Alright, the squigs are free. I don't know what we were shooting at. That was interesting. Alright, let's start climbing.
I await your instructions. Here to serve.
What? But do you mean in the sense of Total War Warhammer? Because I don't think they're going to. I think Pestilence is done. I don't think they're gonna add anything to claim Pestilence. Like they're pretty finished up, I think. How the hell am I feeling hungry? I had like a huge lunch today. Oops. Yeah, keep doing it. Do that. That way I don't.
My aim shall not falter.
Ah, what's taking y'all so long? Let's go. I knew there was a base here. Must have not gone high enough. Very strange. Complete calm in the mountain is what really matters. Doing here, good. Rocket launcher. Wait, does this not have a thing attached to it? Find that. Nope. Nope. One of these units does not have. Okay, there it is. It's like one of these units doesn't have a dude in it. Alright, let's fight some robots. Please kill the trucks. They're spooky and I don't like them. They're cans. Yeah, Age of Sigmar Clan Pestilence is super lazy. Like they didn't add anything interesting to it. It is like the laziest thing. It is not a impressive creation. I'll put it that way. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that. Where are we? Oh, we're inside the base. Okay, so let's call down a bombardment on the main base. Then let's do battle cry for damage boof. And then let's do psychic inquisition on flash kits. And we want to take out the flash kits. Get the mega armor knobs. Pull the predators in here if we can. And deleted. Yeah, you can still collect Warhammer Fantasy. Oh, fun fact. So, when I went to the Citadel, I shit you guys not, I went to the Citadel, and, you know, a bunch of people were, like, sitting there at their tables playing games and stuff. One of the games I saw being played was a group of guys who were playing Warhammer Fantasy 7th Edition, which I just thought was super cool. Like, they had all their old rule books and everything. It was really interesting. I was quite amused. Okay, let's go clear up this orc base. Another heavy flamer there. Add another predator. You're a shooting version. Alright, and then I need servitors. Get up here. But come this way. I hope they update Pestilence like the Nighthawk. I think the best case scenario is that they will like do a Skaven expansion that maybe adds to them a little bit. I don't know what they I don't think they're gonna mess with Pestilence that much. But I don't think Pestilence was meant to be like a really good stand on its own faction. I think the whole point of Pestilence was that it was supposed to just give the Skaven players like a playable faction. Well, Merthyr, they'll re-release Thorgrim. I don't think Thorgrim's been re-released yet, and they've already promised that they're going to be re-releasing pretty much the entire fantasy line. And the thing is, when they release them with rules for Age of Sigmar and fantasy, so you can take them and use them however you want, which is super cool. I mean, that's the whole point of the the Warhammer Legends series. Yeah, Merthyr. Yeah, right now, I think the current release right now is the 3 Dragon Lords of the Elves. So right now for Warhammer Legends, you can pick up new, really nice recasts of Malekith the Witch King, Prince Imric of Calador, and the Sisters of Twilight of the Wood Elves. Those are the 3 special characters that are on order right now. But like a few months ago, like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, they did Grease's Goldtooth, and Cetra the Imperishable. Yeah, I don't think they've done dwarves yet. I don't recall seeing a dwarf unit re-released yet. But pretty much, if it's not active in Age of Sigmar, but it's a character, they're going to re-release it. If it's not, unless it's like full-on coming back for Age of Sigmar. That's the only exception. Like if they're going to use it for Age of Sigmar, then they're not going to re-release it. But yeah, because I'm hoping to do like a news video at least once a week, covering just Games Workshop nonsense and also like just news in the world, you know. And one of the things we'll definitely be covering is whatever character or unit is in that week's or that month's Legends release. So I will definitely let you know the instant Thorgrim's out.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve.
I mean, and if Thorgrim's going to be anything like Cetra or Greasus, like Cetra and Greasus's rules for Age of Sigmar were fucking ridiculous. Like, they were so strong. But they're back in the vault right now. So if you miss them, you have to buy them from someone on eBay or wait until they cycle back. Because it's basically the Disney Vault now. You know, where they, like, re-release it every once in a while. Merthyr, I don't believe they're sold at your local Games Workshop as, like, just like an, like, pick off the shelves. But your local Games Workshop will be able to order them for you and give you free shipping, yes. If you have it shipped to the store. Like, that's a 100% yes. Oh, I can get another servo skull.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste, I await your instructions. As you wish.
A non-Russian playing Dawn of War.
As you wish.
Is this primarily a Russian game now? Is that how it is? Shows how behind the fucking times I am. Alright, let's go cut off that advanced base. Yeah, Thorgrim's gonna sell really well when he comes back out. I mean, he had a really cool model. And I don't believe he's... Yeah, no, he's not an Age of Sigmar as a model. Like, Belegar's model is full on an Age of Sigmar because they repurposed it as the Warden King. Oh, okay, mercenary. I have no idea what our Eastern fellows are up to most of the time. Russians are a anathema to me. I don't know if that's the right word. Difficult to understand for me. Alright, skip. Alright, so the Chaos Army has showed up. Alright, so now we get to fight Chaos. I should note I don't mean that in a bad way. All I know is every video I've ever seen out of Russia usually sits me there going, what the fuck? Like, I have no idea what's going on. Everything's so confusing.
You are as deluded as that fool Eldar, Captain Duel. I will kill you first, and then scourge any Eldar I can find.
I don't appreciate the Eldar using me as bait. I'm gonna say that. Never watched Russian traffic cam videos. I've watched far too many. Pretty much, if it shows up on the what the fuck subreddit, then 7 times out of 10 it's probably Russian. Like, regardless of the subject matter. You know, it's like if you're watching something, you're like, "What the hell is going on?" It's probably Russian. It's a fairly safe bet.
Our course is clear then. Protect the gates at all costs. Without them, we may never escape this world.
Oh, the end times. One of the most universally hated events in tabletop history.
I await your instructions.
Because it was just horribly mishandled.
Yes, most beneficent.
Don't get me wrong, I used to hate Age of Sigmar myself, but, you know, I decided to give it a chance, and I actually think it's a pretty good game now.
Captain, the main CO encampment is at the top of the hill north of here. Excellent. We will wipe them out. The Eldar have
It's actually become a surprisingly competitive game with the oncoming of 2nd edition, which has been really nice.
We can trap them here once and for all.
Can't even buy Empire Knights anymore. Really? I figured the Empire Knights would be part of the Free People set.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Like, I know you can still get demigryphs. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about just regular knights. Is my librarian in the front? Librarian in the front line?
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. The Emperor guides my way. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Chaos Sorcerer is a little further back. Have to get past this defiler. There he is. Alright, we'll set the melee units on him, and we'll have the ranged units start cleaning up all the turrets. Go ahead and break him so his defense goes way down. Gonna drop this on top of that. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so we can just leave. Because when the sorcerer dies, the entire base literally just blows up. It's just like a Marvel movie when the villain dies and all of his troops just like stop working or whatever.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Excellent news, Captain.
Huh. I did not know that they got... Oh, good. I honestly did not know that they had gotten rid of the entire night line. I thought they still had the basic night line. That sucks. I know that was a pretty beloved line of miniatures. Alright, all that's left is the big base. Which is pretty much impossible to kill, but And after this, we'll be done for the day. Just because I gotta go play that game with Gabo, and then I gotta go record at least 3 different videos. Give or take. Well, a couple of lines weren't bothered, Murthor. Like, the Lizardman line kept everything. They didn't lose anything. Well, no, that's not true. They lost 10-1's model. That's the only model they lost. Alright, let's keep this party moving. And drop this. Go ahead and activate the Word of the Emperor, which will make everyone kind of immune to damage for a bit. Kaplan, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, the Reichsguard were put out of commission for a little bit.
Yes, Lord.
It was, in retrospect, considered a generally poor decision.
I exist to serve. Knowledge is power. I did
Hey, Anna, what are you doing here? Did you enjoy the N'Zoth video? Afternoon tea. Drink tea. What heresy is this?
The battlefield awaits.
Hey, Scion. Yeah, Scion, I actually talked about it in my my news video I put out earlier this week. I even asked about it when I visited the Citadel. It was like, you know, a lot of people are pissed at y'all right now. Like, a lot of people are not happy.
As the Emperor's finest.
Yes, Lord.
That's not- I think we might be able to overrun the base with the help of the Land Raider. Because normally on this map you can't just run in and finish off the base. You have to like take these. You have to take all these different objectives and then wait for like literally 15 minutes without losing control of any of them or the timer restarts.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask. Your
But the Land Raider has a unique gimmick where he can become invulnerable for a little amount of time.
Enemy has taken a wetway gate. Drive them back.
Yeah, I have heard that the price increases are literally insane. Honestly, that's why my sister was very, very generous and picked up a Morngul for me. which was like completely unexpected and made me a little emotional. And I'm not gonna use the thing to get out the thing, but like she got the Mourngold for me, which, you know, we actually got it for a pretty reasonable price. But like when I was talking to the guys at the Citadel, like I literally asked them, I was like, so are y'all's prices gonna go up too? Because like right now they're okay, you know, they're not great, but they're you know, they're not unbearable. And they literally just shrugged. They were like, yeah, we have no idea. Like they get to the American office determines its own prices, but that does not necessarily mean that it's going to be cheaper, which was kind of weird. You hurt yourself? That's no fun. This is usually where I would make a really crude joke, but I'm gonna be better than that today. Just today. Alright, we want to send this guy to the front. Land Raider! This thing is ridiculous, because not only is it a transport, but it's just like hilariously strong. I actually am gonna put my melee dudes in here. Awesome. Alright, so once we defeat this little attack raid, I think we're just gonna go ham. See if we can tear this base up. Hunt my guys, you jerk. Alright, Land Raider to the front line! Gabo, as soon as I finish this map, I'll be ready. I'm on the final stretch of this. This is a capital mission. Alright. We do want the Predator. All over to this side. Melee units over to this side. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think they've even commented why the prices are going so high too. Because like I don't think most people would have been super upset with like a, you know, like a little increase, but I mean we're talking like 30 to 40% increases here. I mean those are big freaking numbers. Okay, now we pop this and we want to focus. Wow, that invincibility did not last very long. We really need to get rid of these platforms. Because once these platforms are gone, the enemy cannot create more units. Which is critical. I'm going to give general attack orders. Going to get rid of what we can. Because they don't have any builders back here, so anything you destroy stays dead, which is very convenient. With the exception of this fat bastard. Activate this. I want this to go off back here. Activate that. That. A lot of shit's gonna die. Oh, we got it off. But did he? Get closer. I forget it. It's dropped there. Yeah, like a ton of our stuff is already dead. You have a lot of Space Marines still, though, so that's nice. Trying to do as much damage as we can to the frickin' God of Cain bro here. Let's activate this so my troops are immune to death for a few seconds. We're just gonna give a general attack move. Oh, we got it off. Good. Oh my god, you're still alive? I don't know where you are, but that's great. Let's see, and let's drop Smite. Oh, I can't cast it on him. Now, we can resolve? I can, I don't know what that did, but... Grab that. And let's just throw everything we have. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare more toys. Yeah, Janet, I just talked to him. Please die! Freaking Avatar of Kane, just die! If we have any grenades left, throw them. Dude is ridiculous. Get all the plasma pistols. Okay, well that's going. Get me a Chapel Barracks. Other builder. There he is. I also need a Sacred Artifact. If we can actually manage to kill the Avatar of Kane, he's ridiculously strong on this map. Because he has way more health than he normally does. Normally he only has about, like, I think 7,000 health, and he's got 40,000 on this map, which is just... Oh, they died again? Oh, because they tried to go through here. Yeah, that would probably do it. Alright, Predators, forward! Start resurrecting fallen troops. Oh, pop this, so all my guys are immune to dying for a bit, which is awesome. Throw some more grenades at the fat bastard. Can we get rid of this Wraith Lord, please? Okay, good job. Did I hear about the mod Ultimate Apocalypse? No. The Grey Knights are going to need a minute. They are going to need a minute. He dead? He's almost dead. Oh, no you don't. Keep on him. Keep on him. Don't let him get away. This is way easier than any other faction we've done this with, by the way. Most of them are like a gajillion times harder than this. He says as like a bunch of guys literally just get blown up. Just keep shooting! Yeah, he's dead. Awesome. Now is the tricky part where we have to run up in here and try and take on the these things, which are mean as hell. And now would be a good time to probably start hiring dreadnoughts. Oh, Land Raiders up. Let's go!
Demons and heretics will fall.
Guys. Got more units coming. Charge! Oh, all the tanks are dead. Most of the troops are dead too. Activate this. See if I can't plow my way through here. Use me! Why are you fighting over here? Or whatever. I really wish this Squiggoth would come help me. We'll prepare these dudes for battle. I mean, with the Avatar of Kane dead, that is huge. This dude's still standing. Literally, the only dangerous thing left is these guys, which I can get close to them. It's just gonna take a bit of effort. Need apothecaries, fades. Got red knots ready to drop. Hell. Up. Nicely done. And they're both dead. Oh, stop! Stop going that way! Oh my lord. Bunch of dummies. Rocket launchers, gentlemen. That is the name of the day, is rocket launcher. That's the word for today.
Yes,
Go ahead and summon these guys, because I need them at full strength. Or if we're gonna attack this place again. Dude, this librarian is literally just a beefcake. Like, he just refuses to die. Oh, nice. You cleared out this area. Great. Good. So we can send the predators up a different direction. Pleases me. That. Grab that. Librarian. Captain Pool. Land Raider back. And the Whirlwind. Let's also send this builder up here. Join you with the... God, which one's the melee one? This one. You gonna join him, or are you just gonna fiddle around? There you go. What? Horus Heresy is actually ending? I didn't think that was possible. I thought it was just gonna go on ad infinitum. I'm not even joking, I'm being dead serious. I thought it was like never gonna end. What the fuck? What is... What? Who was even shooting him? Put the apothecary with 3 knights. Can we focus the Lord, please? Well, I know it's just funny to think that it's actually coming to an end. Like, even a mega series like that coming to an end is like bizarre. Like, dang, they finally decided they had enough money? What? for Horus Heresy? They're finally like, oh yeah, I guess we can end the plot now. Who would have thunk? I just find it funny that, like, the greatest series around for 40k isn't even about, like, the modern day. It's about something that happened, like, a super fucking long time ago. Alright, let's go ahead and give the order. After I set up groups. That way we don't have, like, a complete freaking mess. Actually, you know what? Let's grab a Assault Marine.
I await your
Still haven't healed that enough yet.
Where do you need us most? By his glorious
Oh, stop. Alright, Val, see you later. We'll send in the Assault Marine. Oh yeah, this will work great. Okay.
I serve mankind.
Ben. Go ahead and attack. Take us in!
Yes. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Hop out here. Hop that! Don't mind me, just gonna slip through so I can get to this. Now I'm gonna wait until my army arrives, hopefully any second. I've overextended myself. Oh god. Do it! Do it!
I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate.
Oh lord, he's getting like deleted. Drop the beacon! Launch rockets! Take out the damn fire prisms! Oh no, they got the librarian already? Damn. Ah, bombardment. Okay, take out that support portal. That is like the most important thing. If we can knock that piece of hot garbage offline, then that means no more fire prisms. God, this hurts so bad. Kill it! Kill it! Oh, we did it. We did it. We actually managed to kill it through our own, like, strength. With the fall of this aspect portal. Yep, that's it. That is game. Now, we'll be able to summon reinforcements, but that is all she wrote.
We stand ready.
Oh, that feels good. Oh, we got him! Okay, let's all focus down Farseer. Take out all these turrets. Oh, this is so good! It is ridiculously hard to beat this map by just brute forcing it, and it feels so good when you do. You just feel powerful as hell. Alright, clear it out. Clear everything out. Aldir is dead. And then we'll send cleanup crews to deal with all this.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Fear denies faith.
Capture the relic.
Apothecary here. Fear denies faith. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Clear all this crap out. Yes. Yes. Wipe the rest of them off the face of this miserable planet.
Returning to battle.
Prepare a strike. Why does it say there's 2 units inside? Oh, it's because I'm clicked on the wrong thing.
This is the judgment of the righteous, scum!
I have waited long for this day.
Fate is our shield. Awaiting orders.
One's taking time.
What is your order? Take mission accomplished. Direct us to the enemy. Weapons at ready.
All your base are belong to us.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. I shall obey.
Fear not the Psyker. Ever vigilant. We stand ready.
Ah. This feels good.
To serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Game, set, match! Suck it. We never have to do that again. Oh, thank God. The Eldar can bite me. I like how it's still just standing there.
The Avatar of Cain has fallen.
Why is the librarian dueling him? Oh, that's cool. It kind of looked like he had a synced animation, sort of.
You can in the wilderness of this world.
The Eldar are dead forever, guys. Ugh, so nice.
Escape is still possible, Farseer.
I do not deserve that title, Harlequin. My vision has failed us all. My fate is here, and I shall not flee from it.
The Blood Ravens had suffered Eldar trickery on Tartarus and Rahe's paradise not long before their arrival on Cronus. In Tyria, they avenged their fallen battle brothers with alien blood. By sealing the Eldar Farseer Taldir's webway portals, they blocked any possibility of her escape. What followed was a careful hunt for every last alien in Tyria, culminating in the death of Taldir herself. The chapter's librarians, for their part, spent much of the aftermath of the battle studying the remains of the fearsome demon summoned up by the Eldar. This so-called Avatar of Cain, the savage incarnation of a blasphemous alien god, crumbled into inert matter at the battle's apex. Epistolary Antaeus, senior librarian on Cronus, made sure that each piece was collected, catalogued, and shipped back to the chapter librarian.
What?
In later years, this would cause the Blood Ravens no small amount of trouble.
Great, so we beat the Eldar, but we packed up the fucking Avatar of Cain and sent him home. Or sent him back to base. That can't possibly end up being a poor decision. 3-to-1 kill ratio, nice. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see, speed and health, health and damage. Do speed, that way I can keep up with the Grey Knights. Alright, and that will be it for today. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And we are going to call it a day. Thank you all for watching. I might be back later tonight for live streaming, but if I am, it'll be for Blood Bowl, not for anything else. So I've got to go deal with Gabo and the guys. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll probably see y'all later tonight. If not, I'll be putting out some videos. So take care, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.